Change of scenery. Good morning everyone, or good afternoon whenever you're watching this video. As you all know, as some of you might know, I am renovating my home, so I am going to update you on the status, the progress of my new craft space, what's going on. That's what today's video is about. But I'm standing in my still under renovation family room because I want to show you about these awesome smart blinds that's behind me. Thank you so much, Smart Wings, for sponsoring today's video. They sent me out these custom one-of-a-kind blinds that you can also have for your home if you want. So thank you so much. So I'm just gonna let some sunlight in right now with my remote control. I can even talk to them if I want, but I'll show you that later on. I'm gonna stop it right now. You can work them one at a time, or you can sync them and work up to like 15 shades together. So again, these come from Smart Wings, but I'll talk to you about that later on. As you guys know, I am still renovating and doing my home, but my garage is still under renovation too. Now I know you guys miss me, you've been hitting me up, but I miss you guys even more. So I don't want you to think that I've forgotten all about you and I'm just all on my other channel. I mean, that's where I am most of the time, but for the most part I am still trying to get my house together along with my workspace, so I can't really function and flow and work and process orders the way I really want because I'm still getting my garage together. So let me go ahead and take you into the garage so that way you can see with your own eyes, and believe me that it's kind of still a hot mess. I'm still trying to get everything together, but work is going on for the inside of the house in the garage. So that's what's been the hold up, but we are almost there, almost there. All right, so I'm gonna take you in there. FYI, word of caution, just, you know, we're gonna enter with caution, okay? And then I'll give you more information on these awesome Smart Wing blinds. The link is gonna be down below in the description box, so that way you can grab your own custom one-of-a-kind smart blinds too. Ooh, let's go. Eventually, once I am completely all done, this door has to be, all the doors, matter of fact, have to be repainted in my house, but I'm gonna put me a nice laser wood engraved sign so that way everyone know this is the craft space. This is my office, and I don't know, I gotta make me a nice entryway sign with my laser machine. So let's go on in. Yikes, yikes, I know. Let's get a little bit more light. Okay, so guys, when you come in, it is literally a hot mess. I'm just giving you the current view now of what it looks like. As you can see, I have like a barn door across my table. Of course, there's plastic and everything underneath, so that way all my garments and everything, the floors and the table is protected. But I just want you to see what the space looks like now. Still got to build up. And I'm gonna show you how I got to this point. I already showed you a video how I did the floor, so I'm not going back. There's machines missing, there's new machines in here, so, but it is crowded. Still have to finish painting, I still have to finish my slat wall, but I'm gonna take you back to how I got to this point. So I'm gonna take you back, not all the way to the beginning, because I already showed you moving in. I showed you when I laid the floor. So I showed you even the brand custom table that I built. So if you want to know how I built this huge, massive craft table island, that will be linked down below in the description. It'll also be at the end of this video because I did a separate video completely on that. So today's video is about like different things that I did with the garage door, the storage lifts, the slat wall, just different things. And then I will be getting a mini splitter that is coming because it is hot. We are in the middle of a heat wave, baby. It is like almost 100 degrees. So yes, that is coming. So in the next video after this, you'll get the full completed tour. I mean, it will not look nothing like this, just so you know. It will look like a nice organized craft space. But again, I don't want to leave you guys hanging too long because I know it's been a minute since I posted, and I am ready to get back to work. So let's go jump back in time so that way you can see some of the things that I have done with the space, even though it don't look like I've done nothing. All right. So one of the first things that I did after I moved in all my equipment and after I finished my floors was doing my accent wall. This is the slat wall that I had, or it's going to be similar to the one that I had in my previous house. But because that was a rental, the guy had built it on a frame. He put it on studs and it was not directly attached to the wall. But this time I said, let me attach it to the wall. But I should have used some studs behind it to build it out, so that way if I wanted to drop cords or anything behind here, it would have been better, because this particular wall, I do have outlets right where the slat wall is going to be. So it's up to you how you want to do it. As you see, I have like a red laser in the middle, so that way I can try to keep it straight. These are 1x2s that I got directly from Home Depot, and all I'm doing is just staple gunning them right to the wall. Now, it's not taking up the entire width of the wall because I am repurposing the same slats from the other house. That was the exact width of that side of the wall. So this wall is longer, so I am going to have to use like my cabinets, some decor, different things on the end so you won't see it. So again, I am only just repurposing these boards, and I'm just making use of the space that's going to be right in front of the desk. So when you record, when you see, this is going to be like my accent wall that is directly behind me. I didn't finish it in this video, but just showing you how I do it. She's putting all the boxes up there at the top. All right, let's sit these down and let's get the island set up. So if you guys remember, everything was moved into the garage on the bare concrete. Then I took everything out, did the floors, put everything back in. Everything was in the center. At this point, you can see that the walls weren't painted yet. But my sister Adrian came over. You guys should know her by now. She's in like tons of videos. She's always helping me out. We were trying to figure out a plan because everything was everywhere, and I was just trying to visualize in my mind how everything was going to go. I even wrote up on paper after I did the measurements of the garage. So I was just trying to literally figure out where everything was going to go. So here we are, just trying to organize, take things out of boxes. I had to unbox stuff, unpack stuff, and I'm just trying to get things situated so that way I can begin working the space. So I knew I wanted to have a huge shape type island this time around, so I'm just trying to configure. But the most part is, the most things that we're doing is just trying to get things on the side it's gonna be, yada yada yada. Y'all know how it goes when you're trying to unpack and organize. It's just a hot mess. So as you can see, stuff is just everywhere, but this is the beginning stages. So then once I got the room painted, once I got things kind of situated, your girl had stuff in the house that I had to get into the garage because I don't have the shed that I want yet. That's going to come later. There's a small shed in the backyard, but I will be taking that down. So in the meantime, I have to utilize the overhead racks. Now, this garage is bigger than my last garage, and it is taller. These are 10-foot ceilings as opposed to my other ones, which were 8-foot or either 9-foot. So your girl was like, let me get some overhead storage racks because you won't see it when I'm filming, but I wanted the pull down ones. But baby, these things were not easy to put up. It had to be 48 on center. I was trying to do it myself because I was tired of paying people, but it was not working. I was getting so frustrated because I couldn't really find the studs, but I had it turned the wrong way. The studs were running in a different direction. So I kind of gave up, but this is me here trying to put up these overhead racks because I want to get these boxes out of my living room. But yeah, I was trying to do a lot and I was just over it at the time. So I had to end up, getting someone. My neighbors came and put it up for me. This is me up here playing in this hot garage, up in the ceiling, up and down on this ladder, trying to tape this huge template. And I was like, you know what? I am done. I have had it. Something ain't right. Oh, God. Oh, that's because it's the other one. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Is the other one just two? Where is the stud? Stud is right here. Like, are you kidding me? But where's the stud running across? I don't even have my pencil up here. I gave up trying to find them studs in the ceiling. I can't even find a stud in real life. So I was like, let me get down off this hot leather, put all this stuff back, and call it a day. So that was that for that project. On to the next. Now, this is not a delivery. Some of you might be surprised or shocked to find out that I had to send back my DTF. The latest DTF printer that I had, I was really loving it at first, but after using it and realizing what my customers want and needs, the print size was just way too small. So spoke with Ricoma. They sent me back some crates to ship the machine back. Yes, this was a lot of work, so much, but they was gracious enough to send me back the crates, send back helpers and everything to for me to pack it and send it back, because the print size, it's a 12-inch printer. For the price, for the size, I just felt like it should be printing, you know, much wider, because you can get a desktop printer that prints 13 inches. So with the 12-inch roll, you can only print like 11 point something, and it's just not wide enough. Now, you can print wider if your image is short, but if you're printing long and wide, it just was not feasible. So it just did not work for me and my customers, or for what my clients want. So I just got these crates. I stored them until the help came to package it back. As you can see, it's over there in the corner, the whole entire shaker system. So that's why I got 2 crates. But yeah, I'm going to have to get a bigger DTF. You guys will see that later on. So I was really sad to see this go. But your girl needs a bigger DTF for her business. So I had to send that back to Ricoma. But they are coming out with a new model, a new version. But I just probably won't be getting that one. That's good enough. I'm done. Whew. Everything is packaged back up nice and neat. I would have never been able to get that back inside, but they did it. So Ricoma always uses RL carriers, so if you see the white and green truck, you're getting something from Ricoma. At least in certain states. I have seen other states use certain carriers, but wherever RL is, normally that's the particular freight company that they use. So he's about to pack it up and send it back. This was like a bad breakup. It was like really short-lived, so I was so sad to see this DTF printer go, but I am hoping that I get a much bigger and better one, because I really want DTF to be a part of my business, but I want to have the right machine that fits my business, fits my customers' needs, and is going to be beneficial. So stay tuned, because my DTF journey, that part of the business, is not over, so more to come, and I'll let you guys know when I get a new machine. So I'm still under renovations. I'm still doing my living room. I'm almost finished, but I just got these Smart Wing blinds in, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So Smart Wings Blinds was gracious enough to send these custom blinds over to me for my living room. You get to go on their website and you can choose from various styles. So I chose the zebra wings with the 95% blackout shades. I wanted to get the zebra ones because I like the feel of the blinds when it goes up and down. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to stop talking. I got 5 different ones, so you can go on the website. You have to put in your custom size, so that way you can get the exact measurements for your windows. And it doesn't even matter the style of windows, because you can get the brackets for inside or outside. So I'll show you once I put them up that my blinds, you can't put them on the inside, you can't mount them. So they have special mounts that you can mount them on the outside as well. So I'll have a special link down below in the description box if you're interested, but you need to get you some Smart Wing blinds, because who got time to be going and turning the blinds on every day? Those days are over. We're using remotes, we're using voice activated, and the best thing about it is you can sync them and link them all together, and you can open them up all at once. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open up these Smart Wing blinds. So right out here, the measurements, what I ordered is on the package, because I sent in my custom measurements. Ooh. This is what it looks like. So because they're motorized, everything needs to be lined up perfectly. All right, so I'm not gonna pull it out because it's motorized. I'm gonna go ahead and mount them, and then we're gonna set it up. But look at that color. Look at the color. Wow. And here's the remote. Right there. Let's open up the remote, see what that looks like. And I fill batteries in the box. Yes, come with batteries. And you can even mount this on the side of the window, the blinds as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with installation. Bring your home into the future. Extra. So I mounted the top brackets. Now this has to go into here, but you have to take these off. Couldn't figure it out at first, so my sister figured it out. And these can slide and glide anywhere you want them to be positioned on your window frame. I'm gonna glide this one up, squeeze in, and lift out. So now I'm gonna screw these to the top brackets, and then I'll mount the shades. So I took the brackets off, I mounted them to the top, and I think all I have to do now is click this in place. Let's hope it's right because I've been struggling for a minute. I'm gonna ask my lovely cousin Demille to help me hold it because this is the longer blind. So I'm hoping that it should just glide in.
The shorter one.
And she's the shorter one.
Oh, that's right, you are short. Let's see. I don't know how to do it. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta go to, let me make sure it's at the top. Let me just top. Like the whole top, and it should
A little bit taller than me.
Ooh, is that it? Drop your hand. Is that it? How easy was that?
Oh my gosh. Well, everyone, I'm so glad that this worked out for us. We've been working really, really hard to get this done. And
All right.
finally we got it.
When new people come on camera, she literally just got here.
You sure you never go broke? Oh, I see something on the outside, like something blank.
Erica,
What's that?
as long as somebody's old,
Look,
you
don't she
never
got-
go broke.
But how do you pair all of them together?
They go what?
They black out, but you can get them either solid, but I wanted the zebra ones.
You heard me, Trina?
So you can set it to how much sun you want to come through, or you can set it to close.
I was like, wait, what? That's like.
Yeah, when it comes, it goes like that. You know what I didn't test? I didn't test to make sure.
Make sure what?
It was, but it's in line. It's darker than what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like more beigeier. It looks gray. Yeah, it looks gray. I thought it was gonna be because I. All right, I'm putting up the second ones now that I have the brackets in place. So you just gotta find that hook. Find the hook. Got the hook in, and then you push it in. Click in.
Did it click in?
It's in. Beautiful. So now I'm going to show you how the shades work. I really, really love them. I'm going to be using the remote control for now, but I am switching out my motors. These two are plugged in, but I ordered the wrong ones at first. So they sent me the rechargeable ones. As you can see, it has a C port right here. All you have to do is just charge it by the USB-C. So I'm switching out the motors. It's really easy and simple to do. And these work with these work with the home app. So I love these so much better because these are the motor over matter. You scan the QR code, works in the app as well, and you can work it and pair it with either Alexa, Google, or you can work it with Apple. So get which one that fits you. They have one that works them separate, or they have the ones that work with each one. So I'm still pairing these two over here. I'm going to be switching these out, and then I'll be doing the kitchen, and they'll all work together. But for right now, I'm going to show you, even if you don't get that one, you can get the ones that work with the remote as well, and you can pair up to 15 shades at one time. So let's go ahead and open it up. I have it on channel 0 for all of them, as you see, and you can stop it wherever you want. If you want to let that much light in, if you want to let more light in. But baby, I love the zebra shades because again, they resemble the actual blinds. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and close them back. Press the arrow down. And again, I have them synced to 1, but if I stop it and I change the channel, I can just work one at a time. So you see that one is working by itself. And now I can go to the next one, and I can bring that one down. If you are interested in any of the Smart Wing blinds, go ahead, click the link down below in the description box and check them out. They have the woven ones. I'm going to be putting the woven, the Roman type in my bedroom, so I can't wait to show you that, but I'll be showing you that on the other channel. So go ahead and check it out. I'm going to finish setting up these two. I'm just going to go ahead and switch this back and close that all the way. And the full complete renovation home tour, everything will be on my other channel. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more. Now let's head back into the garage so you can see what else I did. I got these skylights from Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and open this so that way we can get some more light in this garage. Okay, Trina, that's a great idea. So there were a lot of different little things that I needed to do to this garage to make it feel like my new dream studio. When you walk in, I didn't want it to feel like a garage. So from the flooring to lighting, but the main thing that I knew I was going to do was take down that overhead garage mount. It was taking up space. It was an eyesore. It was in the way. So I got my guy Stanley up there working to remove it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to replace it. But in the meantime, let's get some lighting. Comes with 2 tripods. I bought something to mount it onto the wall. So after we're done, then I'm going to probably mount it on the wall. But for right now, I'm just going to use the tripod. So it comes with pretty much everything that you need. It's really tall. It's expandable. So you can extend it, expand the legs, just like so. I'm going to go ahead and set this soft box up. Let's see what this is. This must be the lights that it comes with. Huge bulbs, just like that. So the inside, you're just going to press down, just like that. And it holds open. I'm going to go ahead and put the bulb on the inside. Ah, don't drop the bulb, Trina. Put the bulb on the inside. I'm pretty sure I can, let me go ahead and put this up first and then I'll do the bulb. So again, I'm just using the tripod temporarily, but I do have some mounting brackets that go on the wall, and this is going to be perfect for my walls to hang. So that way they'll be out of the way and I don't have to worry about leg space, because having tripods always down on the floor just really kind of gets, you know, to be in the way. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to put this inside and screw the bulb in. Hopefully, oh, there's a little cap on there. Duh, Trina. Now I'm just going to screw this in, just like so. Then you want to put the net over the soft box, the mesh screen. Oh, okay, I see it. Velcros onto the top. Just like so. Okay. Real simple. Perfect fit. Okay, let's plug her up and see how much light we get. So it goes even higher. So I'm going to keep it at that height. I got to put the batteries in the remote. Nope, I got to get batteries. So until I get batteries, let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But this is to get more lighting in the garage. So this is the SkyTech softbox. Gonna bring it down. And just so you know, you can turn this in the opposite direction as well. So if I wanted to turn it around, I could. You can place it. It's meant to be flexible, so that way you can place it anywhere in your space and it'll fit. All right, so no light, with light, This is 20%, 50%, 100%. So I can go to like nighttime mode. I can go to, I can bring up the kelvins. On the nighttime mode, I can bring that down. I can go to bright settings. I can go from warm to cold to white. So I really, really like this light. So it's gonna lighten up my garage. So right now I just got two, so I'm gonna place them in the back corners, and then I'm gonna mount them later to the walls. You'll see that mounted because I do have some wall mounting brackets. So I'm gonna really hook up this garage once I'm done, but I just want to show you the lighting that I'm gonna get temporarily for now, because I can travel with these, and I can also use them here for when I'm doing photography and to light the garage. So these are so versatile. This is why I wanted to go with this instead. They were like trending on TikTok, so I was like, let me look into this. Softbox give much better, softer lighting. So this is gonna be like a double purpose usage for me when I'm doing photography and to light up my space, as opposed to like running all types of, you know, electrical wiring in my ceiling. So if you like these, the link will be down below in the description box. You can check it out under equipment in my Amazon storefront. I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put both of them on. So again, I went with the softbox lighting. They come two in a pack because they give much better lighting as opposed to the harsh ring light. And then I just always notice when I'm using a ring light, you can see that ring. Soft light, you're not going to see that. It spreads out evenly, so it's much better. And I can't wait to show you how I mount them on the ceiling, where you can move it around to whatever space you need to fill the dark areas in your room. It's going to be perfect, but I'm probably going to end up with 4 to really flood the entire room. But nevertheless, we're back in the garage where Stanley is taking down this hideous overhead garage mount, because I just hated it for filming in the garage. If you're doing a YouTube channel, you can always see it, and I knew I wanted to put in overhead garage racks, so it was in the way. So now I'm putting in a side rail-less new garage door lift. Check it out. So today I'm finally getting my Genie installed. As you can see, the overhead garage mount is down, and what's your name again?
Alex.
And I have Alex here, the pro. He is going to install this Genie for me because I can't do it. He said the springs, everything are good. I already have an outlet over here because, of course, you have to have an outlet. Don't judge me. I ain't finished painting. I should have painted that last night, but I'll paint it later. I'm out of paint. But we are finally going to get the Genie installed. So I did get mine off of Amazon. I'll have it linked down below in the description box, but you can get it from Home Depot as well. So time for the installation. So there were a few different options to choose from, like Chamberlain, but I decided to go with the Genie system for a number of reasons. It was reasonably priced, and of course, he made this installation a breeze. It comes with everything you need. I did buy an extra key remote, but it comes with everything, even the overhead light that he's putting for motion detector when the garage door goes up and down. But everything was just really easy, simple, and straightforward. I don't know why anyone would want an ugly, hideous garage mount anymore. So will I be able to, can you cut the old wire from the...
This one?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. He got it working.
It's very quiet.
And it's really quiet. So he's lubricating all the joints. You lubricate the middle as well,
hinges,
right?
Yes.
All the hinges.
Once to twice a year, recommended to lubricate the whole door.
Look at that.
And one button.
Oh, you had it on manual?
Yes.
Okay. Press it.
Connect. Click.
And look at that. Awesome. Boom.
That's the battery.
That's the
And then we
battery.
have the lock. So I have automatic lock on this door.
Uh-huh.
Right over here, it's sitting right above the wheel.
Yeah.
So it's, when the door is down, it's gonna lock automatically.
Yep, definitely.
So it's gonna lock the wheel. Now we're gonna wire it. Here's the wire. Right over here, and then we're gonna test it.
Okay. Now, is this as strong as like a regular one, or like is this system as good in your opinion as like a regular one?
It's better than a regular one.
Regularly.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You can tell. Cleaning all the
Nothing up top. Nothing up top. Look at that. And of course I have the genie mount. Remote. Meanwhile, we got putting up my overhead in my garage. So that is it for today's video. I have so much more to come. I hope you enjoyed this little quick overview. If you have any ideas of what I can do, how to jazz up the space, especially like for my walls. Oh, excuse the barn door. That's the barn door for my bathroom. Now I have the paneling over here for my movie room. See, I got a lot going on and I need the space. So that's why I've been utilizing this space for my house, because I don't have a huge shed or I don't have anything covered and it's just a million degrees outside. So I promise I will be back up and running soon, like in another week or so. I will be completely done utilizing my garage as my, I don't know, overflow space, all right? Because I don't want any more dust in the house. But thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are not following me on my other channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and join me on that one so that way you can see all that I'm doing. I'm probably going to be coming out with another class soon, and I do have a cool unboxing to do with sublimation. That will be the next video that I put up, and then sooner or later, again, I will be showing you the full, complete renovated garage tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Love you. Bye. And as always, you already know, make sure you're moving in grace. Bye.